Dan Davis, and today on Starting Out, we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch. We sure are. And tell me, how many of you actually remember memory cards? Um, Probably the worst thing ever. I hated memory cards. They were so bad because like you'd save all this stuff on one, and or you could depend on if you had more or not. You actually had to like delete your stuff and blah 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 and do all this other and like inventory management your own games for like the save data, and then you lose it, or you have to, if you have multiple of them, you have to search through like 5 cards. Oh, does this one have that game on it? No, no, okay. Oh man, it was so bad. It was so bad, so bad. Glad we have like save data and stuff like that. Um, save states or whatever they call it, and it actually does it to the console.
On the way
But
back from Loiss's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
oh,
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
she was pretty much done right then and there. It looks like those one stairs that we could have gone up in the last episode would have just gone right up to here, or up to that spot that I'm looking at below us. So we didn't really miss anything. We couldn't really jump that gap there. But now we get to head up even further, closer towards the end of this.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Looks like she was always packing.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
She just wanted to get out of here. Wanted not to remember this place. Wanted to stop thinking about all
What
the
happened
old
that
stuff.
night had been coming for a long time.
Did she fall out of this tall building? I mean, fuck, look how...
Maybe it should have come sooner.
What? Saying she should have died sooner? I'm just guessing she died because everybody in this game seems to die.
But it had to end one way or another. All
Well,
that's
this
left
is
now
neat.
is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah. Color-coded books, or is that just the light? I think that's just the light. Oh, no, those are color-coded books. Okay. Okay. I think it's time we actually hear Edith's story. Oh wait, are we Edith?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until
thought you
supper,
was
when she
Grandma.
raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh, we're both Edith. Okay. That kind of makes sense. And we can't go backwards. it's so dark.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
What other
Or that
entrance?
Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, wow.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
It stands out. I can understand
But
that.
I never thought I'd go back to it.
Yeah, it was like a sore thumb out there in the middle of the ocean.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Just keep walking straight. Let's keep walking straight.
I got turned around.
No, I didn't. I didn't turn around.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Found the house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Hey, damn it.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
What'd you see out there?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
I remember doing this.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Uh-oh.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
I don't think we can really be showing some of this.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
We're being born.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Yeah, we're being born right now. Okay.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Holy shit. Wow. 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 That was beautiful. I mean, it was man. I really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one a lot. There were times that it was tough. I definitely started to cry for a few of those parts and was glad that they ended when they did. But you know, it was definitely a really good game. I enjoyed the heck out of that one. Wow. Man. Hopefully you enjoyed this game too. You know, let me know how you felt about it. Let me know some of your favorite parts of it. Hopefully you've been time stamping this as we've gone through. If not, that's fine too. But either way, you know, we're finally gonna wrap this one up for this. And it was definitely it was worth the playthrough. It was really good. I'm glad I stuck through it, and I'm glad I finished it. And wow, yeah. Well, yeah. Be sure to leave your comments below. Tell me what you thought. I think I already said something along that line. But I'm trying to actually let this play through all the way. I guess I could just, you know, say bye and let it play on its own, which I might actually go ahead and do. Yeah. So after you get done watching this, like I said, go press all of them buttons. Go press them all, and I'll see you when we build this over on the timeline. Later.